Comprehensive Practice Form 4 KSSM Question 11 to 12. Question number 11. The length of a rectangle is s plus 1 centimeter. So here is a rectangle. So I label it s plus 1. And its width is 5 cm less than its length. So s plus 1 minus 5 equals s minus 4. A. Express the area of rectangle a centimeter square in terms of s. Okay, so how to find the area of rectangle? Of course, is the length times the width. Okay, so A equals s plus 1 times s minus 4. Now you need to expand the bracket. S times s equals s squared. S times negative 4 equals negative 4s. 1 times s equals s, and 1 times negative 4 equals negative 4. A equals s squared. Here is like term, so we add it. Negative 4s plus s equals negative 3s. And copy down negative 4. B. The area of rectangle is 24 centimeters square. Calculate the length and width of the rectangle. Okay, so now area of the rectangle is 24, means A equals 24. 24 equals s squared minus 3s minus 4. And I will move number 24 to the back because I need the s squared in positive. So 0 equals s squared minus 3s minus 4 minus 24. 0 equals s squared minus 3s minus 28. Okay, so now I write it as s squared minus 3s minus 28 equals 0. And we factorize it. Seven times 4 equals 28, right? But here is negative 28, and we need to obtain negative 3s, so I put negative at the number 7 here. Negative 7s plus 4s equals negative 3s. Okay, so now we copy these two brackets here. S minus 7 s plus 4 equals 0. So s minus 7 equals 0, or s plus 4 equals 0. s equals 7 or s equals -4. But because s cannot be negative for the length and width, if -4 means -4 plus 1 is -3. Impossible, the length is in negative. So we ignore the -4. So the value of s is 7. And we refer again to the question. The question asks to calculate the length and width of the rectangle. So length equals s plus 1. And now s is equal 7, right? So 7 plus 1. So the length equals 8 centimeter. The width equals s minus 4. So the value of s is 7. So 7 minus 4 equals 3 centimeter. Question number 12. Diagram 1 shows an isosceles triangle with a base of 4y cm and a height of y plus 5 cm. Diagram 2 shows a square with size of y cm. The area of triangle is more than the area of square by 39 cm square. Calculate the difference in perimeter between both shapes. Okay, first you must know the area of triangle is 1/2 times the base times the height. Okay, so now we need to find the difference between both shapes. So area of triangle is 1/2 times 4y times y plus 5 minus area of square y times y. And the difference is 39. Okay, we simplify this first. 1/2 times 4 is 2. 2y times y plus 5 minus y times y equals y squared equals 39. And now we expand the bracket. 2y times y equals 2y squared. And 2y times 5 equals 10y. Minus y squared equals 39. Okay, now 2y squared minus y squared equals y squared. And 10y we just copy down and move 39 to the left hand side, so positive will become negative. After we arrange it in general form, we do the factorization. Y times y equals y squared, and 13 times -3 equals -39. And we do the cross multiplication. 13y -3y. So we add it. 13y plus negative 3y equals 10y. Okay, so now we put it in bracket. Y plus 13. Another bracket is y minus 3 equals 0. Y plus 13 equals 0 or y minus 3 equals 0. Y equals negative 13 or y equals 3. And again, the length cannot be negative. So negative 13, we ignore it. The value of y equals 3. After we find the value of y, now we need to find the perimeter of triangle and square. After that, we find the difference in perimeter between both shapes. So now we try to find the perimeter of triangle. And we need to find the length of this side. Let's say this is A. Okay, this one is 2y, and we already got the value of y, right? Y equals 3, so 2 times 3 equals 6. And the height is 3 plus 5 equals 8 centimeter. So we use Pythagoras theorem to find the value of A. A is hypotenuse, so x squared plus 6 squared equals square root of 64 plus 36. Square root of 100 is equals 10. Now we can find the perimeter of triangle. Okay, so 10 plus 10 plus, here is 4y, so means 4 times 3. The perimeter of triangle is 32 cm. After that, we find the perimeter for square also. Okay, so for y, and the value of y is 3, so 4 times 3 equals 12. Last, we find the difference in perimeter between both shapes. So perimeter of triangle 32 minus the perimeter of square 12 cm equals 20 centimeter. The diagram shows a rectangular garden A, B, C, D. E and F are 2 points on CD and AD respectively, such that CE equals DE equals 8 meter. The length of AF equals 12 meter and DE equals 15 meter. A. Form an expression for the area of rectangle A meter square in terms of S. Okay, so as usual, the area of rectangle is base times the height. Okay, so A equals, this side is S plus 12. And this side C to D is S plus 50. So means area equals S plus 12 times S plus 15. And you need to expand these two brackets. S times S equals S squared. S times 15 equals 15S. 12 times S equals 12S. And 12 times 15 equals 180. Okay, so we add the like terms here. A equals S squared plus 27 plus 180. This is answer for A. Now B. The area of the rectangle is 460 meters squared. Calculate the value of S. So now we substitute 460 into the equation. So 460 equals S squared plus 27 S plus 180. Again, we need to arrange it into general form before we factorize it. So this 460 I move to the right hand side, equals 0 equals S squared plus 27S plus 180 minus 460. Then I will obtain S squared plus 27S minus 280 equals 0. And we factorize this quadratic equation and we will obtain S minus at, and another bracket is S plus 35 equals 0. And S equals at or S equals negative 35. And we cannot accept the negative value of S, so this one we ignore. So the value of S is 8. Now we look at C. Aiman wants to build a small footpath from point E to point F with tiles, which costs Rm 50 per meter. Aiman has a budget of 1,000 ringgit. Determine whether Aiman has enough budget to build the footpath. First, we need to find the length from E to F. Okay, FD equals 8 meter and DE equals 15 meter. So EF is a hypotenuse. So the length of EF equals square root of at power of 2 plus 15 power of 2. So equals square root of 289 equals 17. The cost is Rm 50 per meter. Now how many meter? 17 meter. So cost is 17 times 50 equals Rm 850 ringgit. So enough or not? Yes, enough. Question number 14. The History Club of SMK Srijaya has drawn 2 rectangular mirrors in conjunction with Malaysia's Independence Day. A. Express the difference in area between 2 mirrors a meter square in terms of S. Okay, so now we start with A equals 3s plus 1 multiply s minus 3 and minus the area of the second rectangle 2s minus 1 times s minus 1. Again, you need to expand this bracket. 3s times s equals 3s squared. And 3s times negative 3 equals negative 9s. One times s equals s. And 1 times negative 3 equals negative 3. Okay, minus 2s times s equals 2s squared. 2s times negative 1 equals negative 2s. Negative 1 times s equals negative s. And the last one, negative 1 times negative 1 equals positive 1. Equals 3s squared minus 8s minus 3 minus 2s squared. Negative 2s minus s equals negative 3s plus 1. Now we open the bracket. 3s squared minus 8s minus 3 minus 2s squared negative negative positive. 3s negative positive negative 1. Okay, so now 3s squared minus 2s squared equals s squared. Negative 8s plus 3s equals negative 5s. Negative 3 minus 1 equals negative 4. Now B. The difference in area between two mirrors is 10 meters squared. Calculate the value of S. Okay, means A equals 10. Okay, so now we answer B. 10 equals S squared minus 5S minus 4. Again, you need to write the equation in general form. Okay, so here I move over to the right hand side. 0 equals S squared minus 5S minus 4 minus 10. S squared minus 5S minus 14 equals 0. Okay, so I can write also S squared minus 5S minus 14 equals 0. And I factorize it. I will obtain S minus 7 S plus 2 equals 0. S minus 7 equals 0 or S plus 2 equals 0. So S equals 7 or S equals negative 2. But again, negative 2, we ignore it. Okay, now calculate the perimeter of the smaller mirror. So we know the second mirror is smaller. So we find the perimeter of second mirror. Okay, so we know that S equals 7. So 2 times 7 minus 1 equals 13. Okay, this side 7 minus 1 equals 6 meter. Okay, so now we want to find the perimeter of the second mirror. So 2 times 13 plus 2 times 6 equals 26 plus 12 equals 38 meter. That's all for today. Hope you can understand what I taught just now. See you.